Hey Sag, I think we're live. This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your July 2020 tarot reading. We're going to talk about the eclipse. We're going to talk about lots of different types of energy that are coming forward. As you know, Sagittarius moved into the South Node. It's going to affect you for the next year and a half. It's going to participate in a very sacred way in the changes that are coming here in the earthly realm. Lots of energy. So just so you know, today's the 25th of June. Venus has gone direct, and the energy here at Moonrise Cottage has been really intense. I put out 2 videos today. I had to record each one of them twice because of the energy, I think, generally in the cosmos. So I'm going to jump in. We're going to give it one more shot. I'm going to try to publish this for you tonight, okay? So let's see. Links below. Please go check them out. Links to the astrology, links to the full moon, global meditation out into the galactic center to use this energy of shift and change. That's what your reading is about. We're going to get into it. So make sure that you check all the links below. Inform yourself this month. It's really important to understand what's happening. So let's see, COVID-19 special price reading still in force till the end of July. The price is going to continue to creep up, I think, unless we, crash back into the place that we were 3 months ago. So we'll see going forward. All right, so beautiful Sag. Let's jump in. Let's look at the oracle cards. Check that out. Look at that, Sag. Holy Toledo. So we have a choice coming forward, don't we? We know that you do, Sag. This full moon is bringing something to an end. It's true for you in your personal life. You're going to be making choices. Always true on the full moon. This month it's an eclipse. So we know something is getting snipped out. So because you have your sign, like I just said in the southern tier, in the South Node, there are lots of choices that are going to be coming forward for you over the next, I think it's 16 or 17 months since the nodal axis shifted. You're going to be able to release your past in a way that brings you a massive amount of freedom. And you are going to do it. You're going to cut yourself free. And that process starts this month. It's the final phase, really, of the nodal shift that happened. So, we had an eclipse in Cancer. Now we're having an eclipse in Capricorn. Venus has gone direct. All the other kids are still in retrograde, including Mercury, so be careful with your words, because part of what's happening is Mars is moving into Aries, and for the rest of this, for I think 6 months, which is an extraordinarily extended tour of duty, my guides are saying, it's going to be hot. We know. I don't have to tell you. It's going to be hot up in here. Anybody who's here on this planet, get ready. You see what's going on? In every way you can understand these 2 cards, it's true. So I love for you that you're freeing yourself. You now have the power to make these choices because you have Sagittarius in the South Node. Oh my God, I just said false beliefs, teachings from the past, all the things that don't serve us that we thought we knew, and now we're discovering, nope, that's not truth. All the things, just flip on the news and you'll see all the examples of that. And it is about getting rid of the past. And here in the United States, all the Confederate statues are coming down, and the voices of the people who've been unable to be heard, suddenly, now we can hear them. That's not an accident. We've got Pluto and Capricorn for a few more years, and the destruction that was promised for 2020 is coming forward as we come full cycle into our Pluto return. And, if you've been following my channel, my guides have been talking about it. The cognitive dissonance that was written into the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and those kinds of things founded, all that highbrow thinking while all those people were holding slaves. I mean, we knew this was going to have to come back to its return in order to be rectified, and the moment is now. I love it, personally, and thank you, Sag. So look, you get a blank slate, my darlings. I love this. The blank shield. So write your story, okay? While you're cutting out the things that don't work, write your story as a story of honor. All the things that you lived through in your life, write that on your shield. Make yourself a shield. Sometime in the next 6 months, do an art project. This is meant to announce you to the world and announce your story and your energy. So in whatever way you find your way forward, your story from the past is what brought you here. So honor that as you go forward. So Sag, there's a lot of energy on the table, a lot of implications also for Gemini. Please go and watch a Gemini reading. It's very important that you understand the swirl of energy that you're in, okay? Because at some level, Gemini is your sacred mate for the next 16 or 17 months, whatever we have left. I think the nodes shifted in May, right? So look, here's the theme of the reading. Almost don't need to explain that. That's the Eight of Wands. That much passion coming out of your fiery existence, beautiful Sag. When you get this release and you cut yourself free, you free yourself into this destiny. I love it. So a lot of messaging coming through, messages about love, messages about passion, your ability to actually come into cohesion, if you will, inside your life and inside a beautiful partner relationship, I have no doubt. For those of you that are single, this is going to be a very sacred bonding with yourself and your spiritual self, and the ability to come forward and be passionate with your communication. Wait until after Mercury goes direct, okay, guys? Just be aware of all the things that are at play in the universe. So there's going to be a lot of fire energy. Some of us are going to be bonding to ourselves in this way. I have Sagittarius in the North Node in my chart, so I'm looking forward to this. Passionate bonding, passionate messaging. God, I'm sorry, my throat is dry. Ooh. That's the theme of the reading. This couple had a spell put on them, just like we're experiencing here in the United States, keeping them apart. And then the moment arrived, the spell was thrown off. Actually, it was the feminine who had to go through a rebirth process. And we just had the movement into Shakti, sacred fire energy, sacred feminine energy. So go look at the reading on my channel that had to do with the new moon eclipse. Okay, check it out. It's pretty intense. It's really beautiful. It's this story. When the sacred feminine came back into its power, this couple they were in a banquet hall. They ran into the giant chimney, giant fireplace, rose through the chimney, turned into swans, flew away. This is your energy, working with the energy of Gemini to rise into the atmosphere, to assist the work that Gemini is doing. So you're going to see it show up in your life in all these kind of euphemistic ways. Watch closely what happens over the next 6 months, because Sag, Shazam, my darling, look at that. That's a star card. Do you see what's happening? Do you see the type of bonding that some of you are going to have in love relationships? So this is that, or it is you being able to empower yourself, free yourself to go forward as an illuminated being. The swan energy is all about transformation. And here we see the dreamer of growth, representative of the star card. You're literally having a mind meld with the universe, and for many of you, it's through and or with some sort of an earthly partner. It may not be a love partner. It may be a sacred other that shows up in your life for some purpose. So there you are. There's the rebirth I was just talking about. Look at that. Swaddled in the blue blanket of transformation. Coming through from the mystical realm. This is the Queen of Wands. Passion, creation, illumination. Do you see the keys and the horses? The power to go forward, the key to a new life. I love it. And look, right next door to that, a prophecy. That's the Ace of Wands. So check it out, beautiful Sag. You see what's happening? Astounding movement in your life. It's a very beautiful, powerful, passionate, seminal moment of shift and change. And it's going to be released when this eclipse is done. So just care for yourself in this manner. Do your rituals. Go dancing naked in the moonlight. Don't get arrested. But you know what I mean? Do something with the energy, the fire energy, the Shakti energy inside of you that wants to connect to the swirl of this energy in order to bring your prophecy. The Ace of Wands in this deck, the aces are all about prophecy. Do you see how you're able to send your intentions out into the universe now? Open from the will center all the way up. Male energy. Bonding with the Shakti, feminine energy inside yourself as a being, clearly with another person. For many, many, many of you. Okay? You're going to, whoops, I put them down wrong. You're going to be able to create that shining city, that beautiful life that you want. And the foundation of that is these moments. That's why it's coming out this way. And look, that is the Queen of Swords. This is a mystical battle that you're in for yourself to gain your power and your clarity and your new life. So there, we live in a time where there are going to be a lot of battles going on. And, I'm here in the United States, so if you're in another place, I don't need to tell you what's going on. You're watching it. In horror, probably like the rest of us. Most of us, right? 2/3 or more of the people here are, I think on some level, we're in a state of shock. But that's being thrown off because of the work of Pluto. And now we have you, Sag, manifesting your destiny with love energy and passion. That is what, pardon me, it's always backwards when I look at the screen. Okay, so there we go. Venus goes direct. You manifest your destiny. That's what this is about. So this is the energy in my reading that connects your human life, your human expression of existence, of a soul being. That's the connection point. That's the navel, my guides are saying. And look, that's why they're saying that. Look at this. See? There's the belly button of this new life that's coming forward. And this new life that comes forward is going to be able to manifest its destiny without any problem whatsoever. Love, the Ace of Cups. Venus, beauty, abundance, serenity. And my guides are talking about, they're showing me a sort of a trill of the energy inside of you that you're going to be working with in this new place, because you've got this new life, because of all the release that's coming to you, the choices you're going to make. You're going to manifest your destiny. And look, here's how it sits on the table. Check it out. Actually, it's like this. It's always backwards when I hold it up. It drives me a little crazy. All right, so there we go. The theme of the reading, you in the center of this reading showing up as the star card, you showing up as the star card, and then next to that, the Ace of Cups. That's how the energy moves through the reading, Sag. So make sure after the reading you go and look at the community tab. Shortly after the reading posts, I'll be able to paste the photograph of the cards. Go check it out. See how the energy goes on the diagonal from the bottom to the top on each side. How are the columns? What do the rows look like? So there's the first card on the soul level. It's the same message displayed differently. That is a sacred alchemist, temperance. So you're having this incredible release on a human level and a soul level, reflective of each other. That's part of what this life is for you, is to take this next leap on your soul journey, because this human life is literally being utilized in order to bring temperance to the circuit of your soul existence in order to manifest a desire on a soul level that you have to bring forward change. There's your life as a soul being, the tree of your life, germinating seeds and sending them out on the wind. That is one of the effects of Gemini as your partner in the North Node and you in the South Node. Do you see what's happening? On a soul level, look. You're literally, Sag, look at the prophecy in this reading. This lifetime, you're here in these moments to serve humanity, to serve yourself, and to be a reflection of a soul journey here on the planet. Because you're done with all the BS. That's a 10 of Wands. You are completing a soul circuit, a soul, hang on a second. Okay, my guides are saying you're completing a soul cycle. You will continue to have more manifestations on the circuit of this particular journey. For most of the Sagittarius people that are here, not all. If you want to know your particular journey, click on the link below and come and we'll talk to the guides together, okay? But you're putting the burdens down. Whatever was troubling you in the past, hang on. My guides are being a little snarky now. They're feeling their oats over this reading, I'll tell you that. All right, look. Whatever was troubling you in the past, you are all done with that shite. Okay? Make the choices. You may feel them a little bit difficult in the initial phase of this. So this reading is a foundation reading for the next 6 months coming forward, okay? And then we'll build upon the particulars month by month. But just see that salmon right at the head? The Celtic people believed that the head was in the soul, or the soul was in the head. So you've got all the wisdom you need now accompanying you in order to help you put whatever burdens you're still carrying forward, put them down. Cut the cord, make the choice. Make yourself the blank shield and go into the all of creation. Saggy, Lord have mercy. So all through this reading, we're talking about love and passion. All right, here's the outcome. That's a King of Wands, baby. That's what my guides are saying about it. Holy Moses! King of Wands. Do you see what the King of Wands is doing? King of Wands, his battles are done. His shield is on the wall. His story is on the shield. He's done with that battle. It's there as a sacred remembrance. He understands that he doesn't need the trappings of that old life. He can now occupy and utilize his power no matter what it looks like on the outside, because he literally doesn't care anymore. He's done. And because he's so done, he is liberated. In fact, I'm surprised the Death card didn't come out. He's making shoes for his new journey. You see how powerful he is? See the passion in his face? Is he afraid? No. He has certainty about his new journey. So Sag, oh my gosh, how much do I love that for you. Let's pick something from the bag of runes. So earlier today when I was trying to get this reading out, there was a woman who showed up on the chat thread. So I promised her I would redo it because it kept buffering and buffering. There's something wrong. The computer wasn't charging all day today. It's just been really intense, and I have been very tired, kind of sleepy, in a fog, sort of almost astral travel kind of thing with the energy. I had to go upstairs and lie down for an hour. If you're feeling that, I don't know if it's representative, if it's just a personal experience I'm having, or if it's representative of the energy of Gemini and Sagittarius as we go forward towards this eclipse and the energy that you're going to be experiencing as you go through these days, okay? Just a little heads up for you about that. So Spirit, give us a little message, please. A nice, beautiful rune for Sag as they go forward. Sag, you have to watch Gemini, okay? Hang on, let me show you. That is the blank rune. I'm going to burst into tears. Ooh, this came out for Gemini. Okay, so now that I've said those words, I'm convinced. The energy swirl that I pulled up when I sat down to get ready to do these two readings, and I did them in tandem because of the way the nodes are, something mystical in a way that is deeply profound is about to come over you. So please prepare yourself. Do a full moon ceremony of some kind. I'm going to read to you from the book when you hear this, in light of everything that has come out, okay? So, thank you, Sag, for being who you are. Truly, I truly mean it. Okay. So, I just want to show you that. The blank rune is the unknowable. It is about the divine. And it is represented out of the Norse tradition by Odin, the All-Father. Wow. Massive amount of power at your disposal. All right, so blank is the end, and blank is the beginning. Oops. This is the rune of total trust, and it should be taken as an exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true identity and your destiny, which time and again rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. Ooh, Sag. The appearance of this rune can portend a symbolic death. It may relate to any part of your life as you are living it now. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for a spiritual warrior. And here the unknowable informs you that this energy is in motion in your life. In this blankness is held undiluted potential. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, gosh. I want to hold all the cards up again one by one. This is deep, Saggy. Look, undiluted potential, the star card. So beautiful. Here the unknowable informs you that it is in motion in your life. At this time, you are both pregnant and empty. This rune comprehends the totality of your being. All that is yet to be actualized. Whew, it's giving me a chill. Drawing the blank rune may bring to the surface your deepest fears. Will I fail? Will I be abandoned? Will everything be taken away? That's the moment that we're in. All of us, no matter your station on this planet, we are all concerned with those types of thoughts because our heart chakras are cracked open equally for the first time in millennia. And yet your highest good, your truest possibility, and all your fertile dreams are held within the blankness. Sag. Ooh. So willingness and permitting are what this rune requires. For how can you exercise control over that which is not yet in form? You see what's coming to happen, Sag? Because of this process that you're in, literal transformation through the energy that you carry, sacred Shakti energy as a Sagittarius, destiny in your own life and here in this place. And, actually in the sacred realm as well. So how can you exercise control over that which is not yet in form? The blank rune often calls for no less an act of courage than an empty-handed leap into the void. Drawing it is a direct test of faith. The unknowable represents the path of karma, the sum total of your actions and their consequences, the lessons that are yours for this lifetime, perfectly placed now because you have yourself, your energy in the South Node. You're just going to release it all. It's fantastic. And yet, this rune teaches that the very debts of old karma shift and evolve as you shift and evolve. You're not carrying it forward. You're literally free, Sag. You've got the blade pointing up. Nothing is predestined in these moments. Like I just said, in these moments of mystery. What beckons you is the creative power of the unknown. The inception point of Shakti energy, Saggy. So whether you draw the blank rune, whenever you draw the blank rune, take heart. Know that the work of self-change is progressing in your life. Sag, thank you, my God, for, my kids always call it volunteering, for volunteering to be here in this place at this time to affect all of us with this kind of masterful energy that you carry, and being willing to have your energy in the South Node in order to help all the karma of all human history and herstory be released. That's what's happening. Ooh, you can tell I'm getting all choked up. So, I'm wishing you, of course, immense happiness in your personal relationships. Understand that you can bring transformation to those places as well. Do not think that if you are not partnered, this doesn't affect you. Yes, it does. And perhaps more deeply. Sometimes it's easy to be in a love partnership because you feel secure. And when you walk alone, you have a different job to do with your energy and with your life and with your sacred decisions. So thank you for blessing me and being with me on this pathway. Please drop some messages below. I want to know, what are you feeling? What's happening with the energy? Enjoy this full moon eclipse and the moment when we begin to step forward into our literal destiny. It's an alpha omega moment, I think. That's part of what this is about. So thank you, Sag, for being here. I'll look forward to being with you next month, God is willing. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.